Hello and welcome back to Commando Gaming. Today we are doing another video on Satisfactory. 2 days in a row now for a new video. I'm trying to post this on the same day we record this, so it's probably going to upload late because it's actually quite late where I am right now. And right now we're just... Actually, I should probably just pick you up in total because I did a bit of work off camera, boring stuff, a bit of research, and let's just say the stuff that I researched is actually kind of requiring us to actually get sulfur now. And if you guys have been watching for a little bit, you guys remember, what did you need sulfur for? You need sulfur for black powder, which is for, if I can push the right. Oh! So Z is the map. That's actually quite cool. So this is where I've been. Oh, it kind of has like a water thing. There's water here? Oh, that's where my Explorer fell off the map. Ah, apparently there is water here. There's also water here where all my stuff is. But then there's my... Actually, no, this is the water. So there's this big open area. And then this entire area, which I think is explorable places. Cool. But if I actually hit the right button and I go into equipment, Noblisk detonator, rifle. I unlocked how to make the rifle, which is why I am getting sulfur, because I need sulfur to make the ammo for it. I don't actually have it, but I do have the explosives on me. I have one explosive because I want to show you what you can actually do with that. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking, what's the use for the explosives? I mean, the explosives in this game, it takes a second to throw them down and then use the detonator, so it's kind of useless for combat. But I'll show you in a bit once I actually get... First, I want to get some more steel beams because I'm running low on them. And I actually wonder how many I have. Also, we're having power issues right now. We're actually running on the backup biomass right now because the coal power plants are being stupid, and for some reason they're just shutting off for no reason. They have water, they have coal, they just shut off. I don't know why. Okay, you are steel beams. Ooh, you're completely full. Okay. Now, the one thing that I didn't actually unlock for this stuff, because I was trying to do it earlier, but I ran into some work that I had to do, and I didn't finish doing it. I got all the resources except for the black powder, which I'm trying to get right now, and I'm actually trying to at least automate the sulfur mining, because we have a lot of coal. With that one up there, triple supercharged, I can grab a stack of coal from one of those foundries and have it not slow down production of anything. It just gets instantly replaced, because that miner is super quick. I'm actually thinking maybe eventually I would branch off and just make a black powder foundry over here. And just run coal from up there. Yeah, you're starting up. Also, I did finish some stuff over at the oil right now. I managed to set up and automate fuel production. Apparently, you just need to get one of those refineries and hook it up to that pipe system that I had storing all of that basically excess material from when I was crafting. And it turns that into fuel. And then I branch off from plastic to get those empty fuel or empty canisters. And then I run them into another refinery to basically make the fuel containers and put them into a storage. It's actually not that complicated. like 15 times simpler than how I'm explaining it. I'm just bad at explaining things. So, yeah. Now, let's see how much... I can make 100 black powder because I only have 100 coal on me. I'll probably grab some more in a second. So let's see. We got a few goals. I'm gonna try and replace that, whatchamacallit. I'm trying to replace the, Explorer now that I've gotten fuel and I can just fuel it up really easily now. What are you? Why are you empty? Oh, you're quartz. I don't really need quartz anymore. Or at least not right now. I probably would need it because I have seen a few things that actually require quartz. Actually, I think the Explorer requires quartz. So... what? Oh, also, nobelisks. These are the explosive things. I only have one right now. I did like 2 test things to get them working. The first one, it took me like 5 minutes to figure out how to use these things. Because I spent 3 minutes trying to figure out how to actually detonate it. I tried like dropping it onto the floor and then like clicking on it. Or hitting it, or shooting it with the rebar gun. Did nothing. And then I looked in here and realized I actually had to unlock and craft a detonator for it. So, yeah. Took me like 5 minutes to figure that out. I'm also going to need more sulfur, it looks like. And yeah, I'm going to need more sulfur. I just want to get at least the research done, then we can switch to something else. Because I really don't want like half this episode to be crafting. We do have to do a few other things. I realized that we're not making fuel very quickly. So, we end up filling up on plastic and everything. All the storage containers with plastic. I actually added a second one for plastic and one for rubber, which I have to add once I go over there. And they're filling up, and when they fill up, they stop producing that purple stuff that allows me to make the fuel. So when they fill up, I cannot make fuel anymore. And that's very important, especially since once I remake that Explorer, I'm going to be running through fuel, actually. I'm actually going to be using it. I'm not actually just going to be storing it up. I'm going to be using it, so I need to actually solve that problem. The only way I've figured out how to solve that problem is just make more storage for it. But that's going to get really, really bad for space-wise, because that area where all the oil is does not have much space. I'm really glad that black powders are really quick to craft. If it was like 3 things to craft instead of 1, it would be so annoying. But at least it's only 1 thing, so it's really quick. There we go. Sulfur. Oh, it's only a 3-second research time. Then we got these 2 things. Expanded tool belt. Not going to be very useful. And inflated pocket dimension, which might be useful. But now I'm actually wondering... rifle cartridges. It takes a beacon to craft 5 of these things. That's actually quite expensive. 10 black powder, that I understand that. Steel pipes, and rubber. Ooh, it actually takes rubber to make these. Usually you don't want rubber in a bullet, it just makes it less effective, right? I mean, I get the steel pipes. You want them made out of steel so they're durable, so they don't just crumple up when they hit something with a little bit of dense skin. But rubber? Why? And why do you need a beacon? Why do you need a beacon to craft something that you're going to be firing out of a weapon? It's not like you're going to use the beacon to find it. You're not going to want it back after you fire it. It's going to be useless. I don't understand this crafting recipe at all. But then... The rifle, this one's actually a bit more simple. Circuit boards, I get it, it's a rifle. Screws, rifle, steel, rifle. But heavy modular frames, what on here looks like a heavy modular frame? Steel pipes I get for like the frame of it, circuit boards for any circuitry on it, and then screws to put it all together. But why these things? And these on their own are super expensive. 5 modular frames, 15 steel pipes, 5 encased industrial beams, and 100 screws for one. That's very expensive. At least this thing was reasonable. I mean, sure, it took 5 object scanners, but that was reasonable. It took me like 5 minutes to get all the resources together to make this. And this actually requires these, and it does actually require those antenna, those beacon things. But I understand, because this thing actually sends radio waves to detonate an explosive. I would understand why this thing needs radio emitting technology. Why a bullet needs it, I will never know. Why a bullet would need radio emitting technology. I don't understand. Okay. Now that I'm done with that quick little rant. Okay, let's see. What do I need to make a explorer? Let's see. 5 crystal oscillators. What does it take to craft those? I haven't made these things in so long. I don't think I made these ever since I actually did those research things. Okay, 5 of these things. And 36 quartz crystals. Luckily, I have a lot of quartz crystals. Reinforced steel plates, bit of a journey to get to them, but then again, not that difficult. Why are you not working? Oh, yeah, that's why you're not working. Yeah, I swapped out the storage containers, like down there and up here for concrete to industrial, because I was just filling up on concrete. And I guess I forgot to connect these. There you go. Now that thing can actually get back to work, now that I'm actually going to need them for the rifle. Okay. Now... Oh, I guess 15 beacons. God, that's tedious. I was going to say it's expensive, but they really are not that expensive. It's like a few iron rods, iron plates, I mean basic stuff. But I guess I do have to grab them from over here, so I might grab like a stack of each, maybe 2. 2 stacks. I just have so many of these. And then just look at the iron rods. Wait a second. You're making 22.5. Are you losing them? Let's see, 22.5. I actually had to remember that number. I'm going to go up and see what what's using those. Because I want to know why, if we're losing materials. Let's see. Oh, that's going up there too. Oh, I gotta slow you down to be... I guess we could be a little short on them. It's not like it's gonna be hard to get them back. Just turn something on if we're short on them. Because can't slow these down because then it would slow... I guess I could slow you down using 3 a minute. I can slow you down to like 80%. 2.4. I need you to be using 75. Because we actually use these for versatile frameworks, but we're not actually using those right now. You know what, I'd say 70 would be safe bets. I wish that it would automatically update. It wouldn't have to wait for that to finish. 80 seconds for 2. Yeah, 2.1. So I make 0.1 a minute. So I am making just slightly more. And heavy modular frames. Well. Time to go on a screw hunt. Guess I got quite a few of these guys. Now I don't have any... I guess I could craft all the other stuff, because all the other materials that I need are up there. And I could just craft the other materials that I don't have, like the crystal oscillators and the beacons. And then I should have inventory space for the heavy modular frame resources and the motors. Because everything else that I need is up here. I grab the... Let's see. Grab screws, grab plates, grab rods. Yeah, that's all I need. And anything else that I would need, for some reason, I guess I might need these guys, but then again, there's a conveyor belt up here, so I don't really have to run far to grab them. Like right here. I just have 50 here sitting here. Remember when we were struggling to get these and we have so many now? Sure, the space elevator, getting that many with the space elevator just took forever. It wasn't difficult, but to get enough resources for that, and get enough of those advanced wiring kits, the versatile framework, and the smart plating, I don't know, I didn't exactly time it, but I think I was like just, because I was actually off doing something else. No way I'm going to sit here, because I was AFK for like 4 hours. I had school that day, so I just thought, while I was in school, I just left my computer running, because I actually use a different computer for school, so I just left it running. Left this one running, like all day, like 4 hours, and then my computer actually shut off, because I had to shut it off because it was actually taking up bandwidth, and was slowing down my school computer. But I was AFK for a good 4 hours to get all that stuff. That was annoying. Okay. I completely forgot what I was doing. I go on rants a lot, and I always forget what I'm doing. Oh, 25. That's more than enough. Oh, not enough space in inventory. And I need to go into the crafting bench. Why couldn't everything be crafted in one thing? Why do you need 2 things to craft things? I mean, that's so annoying. Like, I have to run back and forth. What can I get rid of? Copper ingots. I don't need those. Spiked rebar I can get rid of. I really only need like 1 stack of those, because I almost never use them. These... Oh, reinforced iron plates. I'm an idiot. How many of these can I make? 2. I need 5, and these things take forever to craft. Why do I even have... Hold on, I gotta store some things. Barrel nuts. Don't know why I have just 40 concrete sitting on me. Store all this quick wire taking up all my spaces. My cup. Hub parts. I don't know why I have these. Can you not delete these? Guess you can't. What else do I need? Okay. Reinforced iron plates I can grab. Let me grab everything else while I'm over here and craft everything else. Okay, let's see. 5 motors. Just split this until there's 5, I guess. 6 is okay. Okay, beacons. Then I guess I can craft the heavy modular frames while I'm out here. What do I need now? Oh, cable. Luckily, I have a lot of cable. I mean, comically large amount of cable. I have 3 storage containers full of it. Grab a stack or 2. Whenever you need resources in this game, never grab just the bare amount unless you're actually using it for specific, like with the motors, or something that takes forever, like with cable or wire or plates or rods or even steel pipes or beams. You don't take the bare minimum that you know you need. You take a few stacks so you don't have to keep running back and forth. I usually take like 1, 2, or 3 stacks. But if you don't have a ton of inventory, I guess that might be a bit of a situation. Beacons. Well, at least they're quick to make. 15. Hi, Monty. Are those Monty's babies or something? I never actually figured out what they were. I mean, I got up there to actually ride on Monty. Also, I like how it just phases through my space elevator. Good job, whoever made this game. Who made this game? I kind of want to say Respawn, but I don't think it was Respawn. I know it wasn't Rockstar, or Bethesda, or let's see, or EA, because if it was EA, to be honest, I would have to like get microtransactions for all this stuff in my inventory. True though. It's actually very true. Like, I don't get what's with EA and microtransactions. I mean, like, their obsession with microtransactions can be about as bad as Rockstar's obsession with milking GTA. I mean, seriously. I actually had a rant with Dad, like, off camera before this video. I'm like, seriously. It's been 7 years since think about it, 7 years since GTA 5 came out. And they announced, like, I believe they announced GTA 6 in, like, 2 years after GTA 5 came out. But they're still milking it because of the GTA Online shark cards. But, again, I said this to my dad. If they make a new online server for GTA 6, and they have the same shark card system, people are going to be buying more shark cards because a lot of people won't want to spend hours and hours grinding, which is the sole reason people buy shark cards in the first place, because they don't want to sit there and grind for hours at a time, or they don't have time to, so they buy shark cards. But once they buy enough shark cards, they buy like 6 or 7 good shark cards, they have a good enough amount of businesses where they don't really need to grind anymore, and they basically just can sit online and do something fun while their businesses are making them money. At best, they do like maybe an hour of grinding and then they get enough money. But again, if they start a whole new server on a whole new game, people are going to be starting fresh with nothing except maybe whatever starter gun they give you. And then people who don't want to grind or can't grind because they don't have time, they're going to buy shark cards. It's just a fact. They're going to buy shark cards. Why are you so slow? I mean, you're making 5 a minute. And you are using 2 a minute. Oh, wait, you're using 8.4 a minute. I was looking at the wrong thing. Like 1 a minute, maybe? 1 a minute. So it takes them 2 minutes to make these. That should be enough to actually get these things to even out. Actually, wait. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Still 6. Man. Because this thing has to be working slowly. Luckily, I don't need that many versatile framework. So, like, 0.5 a minute? So it takes 4 minutes to make one? Or 2? Because it makes 2 every time this finishes? That has to be enough. That has to be enough. Maybe if I just get out and go back in. No, it still does not update. I guess I'll check it later. That is annoyingly slow, though. I did grab those, right? Yeah, I did. Maybe it's updated now. I don't know. Oh, I jumped far. Yeah, at least we're gonna be making a lot of these. And I guess we don't really need iron rods now. If I really need iron rods, I could just grab ingots. And just craft them myself. They're not hard to craft. It's like instantaneous to craft one, so I can easily craft as many as I need. And I just want to have a storage thing full of them. Just in case, because I really don't, I mean, I could if I really needed to. But I really, who here wants to sit here, grab the ingots out of the furnaces, and then go to a crafting bench and just hold down left click for like 30 seconds a stack? I mean, if you really need a lot and you don't have any reserve, it can take a while to get that many. Let alone you're actually wasting your time by crafting it, and instead of like going off and like improving your oil or improving your steel. But no, you're sitting there crafting iron rods. 3 minutes, so maybe 20% will be good enough. I mean, it's 5% less, right? And me. I'll come back later. I'm running out of patience. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm also gonna have to grab an extra 100 coal from the foundry to fuel the Explorer while I get my... I at least want to get it a little bit closer to the fuel thing. I mean, I don't really think it's a good idea to be driving around in that environment, because it's kind of a mess. Whoa, parkour. Parkour in Satisfactory is OP. No, it's not. It really is. This was real life, I probably would have been shocked by that thing. Or crushed by one of the arms. Let's see here. Scroll all the way down. Hey, I can make 12. Should I? No. Hey, I can make 12 of these. Should I? No. I do not want to sit here for that long to make 12 of them when I already made more than I needed. Okay. Well, transportation. I can take you off. Explorer. Kind of wish that it like dropped down and like compressed the suspension so it kind of bounced a bit more. It would have looked better that way than just having it appear there. Also, I don't understand the technology of this game. I mean, I get it, it's supposed to be a very futuristic game, but at least make it look good, like what Subnautica did. I don't think we haven't done Subnautica on the channel, but it's an old game, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen it, or seen it, or its sequel Subnautica Below Zero, where like when you make a submarine, or a building, well not really with the building. With the buildings, it's like you have to hold down left click and it's like a 3D printing the building. And with a vehicle, it's like little drones come out and 3D print the vehicle in front of you in the air, and then it drops down. I kind of want it to do something like that, not with like the orange like build from the bottom to the top thing. I mean like 3D printer, like some pieces, like the wheels come in and materialize, and then the body of the car materializes, and then all the details materialize, and then the paint. That would have been cool. That would have been really cool to watch. Sure, it probably would have gotten old after a while, but I mean, it would have at least been something nice to watch than just watch a big bright orange thing appear. I mean, at least with the space elevator, it looked cool because it was such a big thing. You could actually see like the materials that you were putting into it fly to it. But with smaller stuff like the Explorer, it's instantaneous. You don't get to see stuff flying around to make it. Just a thought. It's still in early access, so they might actually make a better crafting animation. Okay, so put fuel in here. I'm definitely getting rid of the fuel by the time we get over there because I just happen to think that fuel is more efficient than coal. Just a thought. I mean, look, I've literally been driving for 12 seconds, not even, and I've already gone through 5 coal. This is not an efficient fuel source for this thing. It's funny how you get this thing so early on, or the ability to make this thing so early on, but you can't really use it effectively until you're like mid-game. Like, I got this early game. I got this on like episode 6. And I didn't really get fuel until I think this is episode like 15 or 16. I think it is. I don't know. I haven't been counting. I've just been counting the amount of time that I spend on the videos. Okay. First things first. Let me show you what these things do. What these explosives do. Press R to reload, so you pull out the obelisk. You throw it. You back up. Like, a lot. This is actually the first time I've actually tried it on something destructible. I've usually just thrown it onto the ground and then detonated it. But let's see what it looks like against these. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I need multiple. I'll make more. I just really wanted to see it. It sounds cool. It's like a... It sounds really cool. But the explosion itself is very anticlimactic. I mean, when it's actually just on the ground, it's like really cool. You see like a fireball. But that, you just see the rock fall apart. And I would say that could be animated a little better. I'm in no way an actual game critic, though. I just play a lot of games with really good graphics. GTA 5 actually has decent graphics. The Infamous games are actually kind of notorious for decent graphics. The new one, Infamous Second Son, had really good graphics. And Jacksepticeye actually did a playthrough on that, and I think 1 or 2 of the DLCs on that. And he actually agrees with how I feel about the graphics of that game. He just kept commenting. He said that he knows his viewers probably think it's annoying how much he says that he likes the looks of the game, but it's really good. I mean, I've actually played it myself. It's really cool. Is it actually on PC? Because I know it's on console, but because that's what I play it on. But if it's on PC, I might be able to actually record it. I know it's kind of old, but it still is a really fun game. I mean, I had a lot of fun time playing it. Sure, I played through all the story in the year that I've had it, but it's actually still really fun to play. But yeah, here's the new oil setup. Here's the new refinery that's setting up the fuel. Ooh, you're full. Almost completely full, except I think that these things yes, you are indeed running out. Because we're still using plastic, but it's really slow at just 1. So let's see if I do have what it takes to make one of you. So, I like how this playthrough, or this episode, has gone from just this game to just talking about a ton of different aspects about several different games. Talked a bit about GTA, talked about Subnautica, talked about Infamous. Yeah. Okay, now that's working, but as you saw the fuel over here, there's the constructor that makes the little empty jerry cans. What are these actually called? Empty canister. These look like jerry cans. These are jerry cans. You're actually quite empty because you just got the resources. I did remove the storage here because, again, we are using this the runoff pretty quickly. So there's really no point in using storage here. There might be a point of using storage here, but I don't really see one because we're still making fuel. I guess maybe we should for when this fills up, maybe I should, yeah, I'm gonna make it. So, shut you off. Shut you off. Are the pipes full? Full pipe network. Flush. So we don't actually lose any material spilling out on the floor. That's kind of cool. Like, if you destroy a pipe with something on it, like with liquid in it, it'd be kind of cool if there was like an animation of stuff splashing out. That'd be actually quite nice. Also, I unlocked this. No. It takes 3 heavy modular frames to make 1. I'll stick with both, and of course I don't have those. I guess I can make the pipe back. That's exactly what it cost it, yeah, to get that. So, turn you back on. I kind of wish that there was like something extra. It's other than just the effectiveness of the whatchamacallit? Oh wow, I completely forgot the word. Where you use less of it. Yeah, I completely forgot the word, brain fart. But like, the better fuel you use, the better it is for like the vehicle that you're using it for, and like the faster it goes. Kind of like real cars. If you use a crappy fuel, it's gonna be crappy. It's gonna run crappy. But if you put in a good fuel, it's gonna run nice. It's gonna run like it should. It's like trying to run a computer off of a lemon battery. It's not designed. It's gonna be really, really bad. If a lemon I don't even think a lemon battery can actually power a computer. Like, YouTuber Mark Rober, he actually made a world's largest lemon battery using, I think, over 1,000 lemons. You can actually go check out his channel. It's actually quite cool. Scientific, even. It's actually, like, fun science. And, it powered a tiny little motor, like, a tiny little handheld motor that you can hold in your hand that's, like, designed for, like, kids' toys to pull string in. A AA battery ran it better than a 1,000 lemon plus lemon battery. I mean, like, that's just how bad a lemon battery is. You can use it to run a small little incandescent light bulb, but anything else, it's not going to cut it. You probably need like 10,000 lemons on a lemon battery to maybe power a phone. Like, take out the battery from the phone and just use it, like, it has to be plugged into a wall to work, and then just run it off a lemon battery. And it would still probably be shutting itself off due to low battery. That's just how bad those things can be. Okay. Get rid of this. I probably should have grabbed multiple stacks, but I'm just taking a test. I've already used 1. Well, I guess the first time I've used it. Let's see how much I've used by the time I get there. And then we can get back to crafting. I've already used 5. I was really hoping this to be more efficient than it is right now. I was kind of thinking it would be super efficient. Efficient! That's the word. Brain fart has stopped farting. Okay. Well, new goal for this video. Now that we've got this back, I was actually expecting it to take a little longer. I swear if it's... No, it's not stuck. Let's see how much we got. 90. We used 10 in that. Usually with coal we use 5. 15 maybe. It's still better, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. Okay. Let's get the weapons. Or the weapon. Why am I in here? go into here, rifle. Let's see. All I need are heavy modular frames, and I think I can make those right now. I can finally replace the stupid rebar gun. The rebar gun's okay, but it's just really bad, actually. I mean, really early game, it's really OP. It can, like, 2-shot pretty much any creature, and, like, 3-shot another. Like, it could 2-shot a prowler and 3-shot one of those shooting guys, but I just somehow think that a rifle shooting actual bullets instead of a spring-loaded gun that just hurls a piece of metal, I kind of think that the rifle would be a bit better. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it would. And I do not have the plastic. Of course I don't. I don't even feel like driving over there. Just to make this quickly, I'm probably just going to go over there and just craft it now. Ooh. Oh, right. I also added another storage for wire because this is a lot of wire, but I kind of want another storage, so this has just been slowly filling up. Let's see, what did I need? Copper sheets. So I did actually make a third constructor for the copper sheets because I could. I mean, like, that's actually a very good reason for doing something in a video game. Even if it's completely stupid, and someone asks, why did you do it? And it was like, some might say it's a waste of resources, but you have the resources because I could do it. And it makes it easier. Because before, to be able to keep up with the amount of wire I was using, I had to have 2 constructors to be producing wire. But before I made this one here, I had to, like, destroy this conveyor belt and switch this one over to copper sheets and plug it into this one. It was not good having to shut down my wire usage to make copper sheets. So I made a third one. Some might say it's a waste of resources, but it's worth it. And you know what I really don't understand? Some people on YouTube, they actually don't like it when, or like some people like have been criticized, not me, but I'm pretty sure a few YouTubers have been. If I'm not, then my resources are, or my knowledge is wrong, but then again, my knowledge is my classmates who actually have YouTube accounts as well, that I cannot remember their very specific usernames, like, off the top of my head, but they say that YouTubers, whenever they admit that they were watching another YouTuber, they, like, their fans think bad about them. I mean, like, YouTubers, we watch YouTube too. I mean, me, yes, I am a YouTuber, as you can tell by watching this video. I am a YouTuber. I make YouTube videos. I play games. But also, who doesn't, after school or work, like to just sit on the couch, grab a computer, or like grab a laptop or an iPad, or get YouTube TV and just binge watch a funny YouTuber play a Let's Play or something? I mean, like, who doesn't? It's fun. It's not a bad thing when you're a YouTuber to watch another YouTuber. It's like, it's not illegal to, like, it's not like people, well, maybe from their bosses, like people who work at Netflix to watch Hulu. They can. Bosses may not like it because they're watching a competitor and supporting them, but they can if they want to. But speaking of Let's Plays, it actually is very fun to just, after a long day of homework, to just sit, grab a laptop, sit on the couch, and watch YouTube. Actually, this really recent one, I actually more like watch older videos. Like, from like, my best ones that I've seen so far, and recently, are actually from 2014. Who in the people watching right now have heard of the YouTube channel Poet Plays? You know, the Minecraft YouTuber? He's actually a pretty good guy. He was actually pretty funny, but I was actually binge watching his Diversity 1 and Diversity 2 videos. Just yesterday, actually, and a little bit today. They're hilarious. It's just hilarious to watch them do something, and then all of a sudden, something like a baby zombie comes up through a little tunnel, and just have them both screaming in terror. And it's hilarious. I'm actually struggling not to laugh just thinking about that moment when something scary happens to them, or a jump scare happens, and they just start screaming. It was hilarious to watch. I'm actually trying not to laugh right now just thinking about it. But seriously, it was hilarious. Or Jacksepticeye when he did Bully. Or Happy Wheels. Those are fun to watch. Who would not watch them? They are hilarious. I mean, sure, they are still good YouTubers right now, but I actually prefer the older videos. I mean, just like the older videos back when YouTube wasn't so heavy on, like, censoring people. Like, people nowadays, YouTubers get their videos demonetized for saying common words, like saying the name of, well, the virus that's going around right now. People are actually getting demonetized by saying that because YouTube says it's very offensive. I mean, it can be for some people, but taking away, some YouTubers, not me, but some YouTubers actually make a living off of YouTube. So removing someone's, because we do get paid for this. I mean, it's like a bit of a reward for actually entertaining people, and you get ad revenue for your videos if you get monetized. But if you get demonetized, you don't get that ad revenue. And if you don't get the ad revenue, you don't get paid for the video that you made. So not only did you spend your time, you probably did have fun doing it, but you're still not getting paid. You get fun, but you're not getting paid. And some YouTubers, like this one YouTuber, Scrubby, and Scrubs, actually the same person, 2 different channels. This guy's hilarious, by the way. He is so funny. You should see his Karen saga. It's hilarious. But, he's actually said it himself, unless I completely misheard him, that he makes a living off of YouTube. That's how he makes his money, off of YouTube. So taking away the way that people make money so they can actually, live a good and happy day by demonetizing them for saying something super common, like the name of the virus that everybody's talking about right now. I'm not going to say it because I actually want to be monetized right now. Not like I actually make money. Not actually big enough to make money. But I still have fun. And YouTube gets mad anyway, so just doing that, taking away the way that people actually pay for stuff, for saying common words that one person on the YouTube team might find a little offensive. That's just unreasonable. It's like those celebrities right now that are actually getting flack for like a racist comment that they made in a high school when they're 30. Think about this. They made this like racist comment on the internet, or insulting comment, not even racist sometimes, but mostly of them are racist comments from when they were like 15, 16. I'm 14. I'm around that age. And they're 30. They are 30, and their careers are getting hammered by something that they made over 15 years ago. Think about that. And some same thing. Like, students are actually being denied applications and being kicked out of universities and colleges for something that they made when they were younger. That's crazy. I mean, yes, we were young, we were stupid. If you don't agree with me, take it from me. I'm young. I make bad decisions sometimes, but I learn from them. You make one bad thing at one time in your life and you're young, and people start saying, hey, that's very rude, you shouldn't be talking like that. You're not going to do that anymore. Punishing them for something that they made when they were young, they were reckless, you think they're invincible, they do stupid things to make themselves look cool, or do something really stupid for another person, they learn that it was a very bad idea and they shouldn't be doing that. They stop doing it, but then, like 15 years in the future, they're going to get punished for it by losing a job, losing a college or university opportunity, or just their entire career being ruined like some actors are for something that they made when they were young. I do not get that. Okay. Oh wait, I've already made these things. Okay. Well, this has more been of a rant. Been more of a rant than it has an episode, to be honest. But it is still... I have still been doing stuff. And there's the rifle. Take this. Trash it. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Pew, pew. Okay, now to spend like an arm and a leg on ammo. And let's see, what did it take to make these things, make the ammo again? I'm only gonna make like 10 or something. So I can like spend like 2 shots, just 1 or 2 shots to try it out. Actually, I'm only gonna make like 1 and then maybe off camera I'll make more. Let's see. Beacon. Black powder. Let's see, what do I need to make black powder? Feel like I need it to make it in here. No, I do not. I need to make it in here. Black powder, black powder, black powder. Let's see, where it is, right here. I need coal. Luckily, I have a lot of coal. Make a bit. So yeah, a lot of ranting in this episode. But, I need to rant. But then again, most people after several hours a day of just working, sitting in a table, sitting at a chair, just waiting for this to... Are you serious? I need rubber. Just waiting for the day to be over so you can finally just relax and be done with work, school, whatever. You need to rant because you can't exactly rant to your boss or your teacher about how annoying things are to you. That's not a very good thing to be you're chatting to your math teacher about how much you hate that YouTube demonetizes people for saying common words that aren't actually bad. You can't exactly go up to your math or English teacher and rant about that. Or just rant to your PE coach while running the mile, just saying how you think that it's unfair that people are losing career opportunities and college opportunities because of something that they made when they were younger. Can't exactly do that. And this is actually technically my way of ranting. When I'm not recording, I talk to myself. Best stress reliever for me is video games. Video games, 10 out of 10, very good stress reliever, unless it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty, not a good stress reliever. But games like Satisfactory or Subnautica, well maybe Subnautica not sometimes when you get scared by a giant leviathan, but Subnautica, relaxing games, not horror games or anything, or GTA. GTA is relaxing for me, but probably not relaxing for the average person. It's just relaxing to me because I love it. I have over 400 hours on it, at least on the PC. I probably have over 6,000 hours across computer and console for GTA 5. But again, games like this, Subnautica, even IO games, you go on to Orb.io or other games, but I can't actually remember. All I remember is Orb.io off the top of my head. But games like that, that's a very good stress reliever. That's quartz. I didn't realize there was quartz there. But yeah, a lot of people, Karens, are saying that, oh, hold on, sorry, my audio might be a little bad because I completely forgot to set up the mic. Sorry about that. But I like it. Games like this. It's a very good stress reliever. I completely forgot what I was saying. But, yeah. A lot of people, i.e. Karens and soccer moms, are saying, and I mean no offense, but video games do not cause violence. From where I see it, video games actually, when I'm mad at someone, and I'm not thinking, oh, I'm going to be very violent because video games taught me. No, I'm going to go play video games to relieve my anger. I'm going to play Call of Duty to get my rage out. I'm going to play Satisfactory just to relax. Listen to the nice somber sounds while running around. It's relaxing. Video games do not cause violence. If anything, real life causes video game violence. I feel bad for NPCs that I end up quick saving and killing and then quick loading and then killing them again because I'm angry at them. I actually feel bad for the AI that actually has to deal with that stuff sometimes. So I don't actually tend to do that. When someone calls me an a-hole when I'm playing like Fallout, an NPC is rude to me in pretty much any game, I don't immediately quick save and then gun them down or stab them in the spleen with a sword. No. I just say, that's quite rude. And then I go and do the mission so I don't have to deal with them anymore. Video games, that's what video games do. They allow you a way to relieve stress without relieving stress on other people. Like even violent games like GTA or Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, they're violent, but they don't cause violence. If anything, they actually relieve violence because instead of people going out and hurting real people, they can hurt digital people that don't feel pain or anything or emotion. It stops people from doing anything in real life so they can relieve their stress in the digital world where it's not really going to affect if you do a GTA mission and shoot like 300 gangsters for shooting at you. That's not violence, it's stress relieving. That's how a lot of people, at least that's how gamers see it. I don't understand the viewpoint of people who say that video games cause violence. Yes, I admit, video games are violent. A lot of video games are violent. But games like Minecraft or Satisfactory, those are not violent games. Minecraft is a game about expressing your creativity by building and mining and crafting. Sure, there's a bit of animated violence. You kill Minecraft zombies and skeletons, but it's a game about expressing creativity. It's not about violence. So people who say that all video games cause violence, it's not true. And again, I do admit, video games are violent. I'm not saying that Call of Duty is rated G or E for everyone. I'm not saying that. I mean, anyone who has ever been or seen a recording of an Xbox Live chat for Call of Duty server, you know that is not kid-friendly at all. I swear. Those kids especially the younger ones that are like secretly cursing away from their parents, it's like they actually have a dictionary of bad words just sitting right next to them to use on Xbox. But then again, I'm not saying that those games aren't violent, but they do not cause violence. There's a difference between violence and causing violence. Just remember that. And I'm ranting again. I've been ranting this whole episode. So let's just craft the ammo and then try out the gun like once, the rifle once, and then I think we can end it here. This has actually been a nice, around an hour-long session of ranting and gameplay in the background. So, we've gotten quite a bit done in between rants and during rants. So, yeah. Let's just try out the rifle. I've already shown off the explosives and everything. So let's just craft the rifle ammo so we can use it. And again, that seems like a very good ending. We got all of our goals done. We got our little buggy back, our little buggy buddy. We should name this thing. And we got the rifle. We're about to have the ammo. Like 5 of the ammo. Ooh. Kind of wish there was like a zoom, like you could right click to zoom in. Oh, it's actually really quiet. Oh, it's like an assault rifle, kinda. It's like semi-automatic. Next time I try it, I'm gonna have to see if it's fully automatic. That's actually really cool. There's gonna be like some lizard doggo just sitting over there in that field, and then all of a sudden it's just gonna start raining bullets around it, and it's gonna be so scared. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Actually, I kind of shot near the poison cloud, so there probably is nothing over there. Except for the Susan poison clouds. I hope I hit you. These things are so annoying. Actually, when I was looking up how to use those canisters, one of the things that popped up in my recommended, which is actually one of the more popular searches about this game, how to remove these things. They are so annoying. Okay, before I get into another rant, I think that's going to be a good time to end this here. Remember to like and subscribe to Commando Gaming. Go follow us on our Twitch channel to catch us streaming live at Commando Gaming 1, and go check out Strategic Gaming, where we do mostly Battletech because my dad's addicted. Mech Warrior and other games. And we'll see you guys in the next video.